Imagine this. You were stuck at a dead party for a few hours, with no way to pass the time. Suddenly, you look down and you see it. Curvy, tan, and beautiful. You pick up the guitar and start playing it, and just like that, you're the life of the party. Playing guitar is one of the most painless and fulfilling hobbies out there. So if you like to hear music, but have never thought about making it, why not give it a try? As you will see in this speech, the guitar is one of the simplest instruments you can learn to play. And it makes such beautiful music that the minimal time investment required to learn it will certainly pay off. First off, you will learn which materials are recommended for playing guitar. Then, we will prepare our guitars adequately before we start playing. Lastly, you will learn how to read chord diagrams and apply techniques that will help you learn to play guitar. Before learning how to pluck the strings, we need to find out which materials we're going to pluck them with. I recommend to always have guitar picks like these and a guitar capo like this one at hand, as well as your guitar. Of course, the capo and the picks are both suggestions, but you can use them to make your music sound much better and to avoid any harm to your fingers. While you can strum with your bare fingers, it's harder and doesn't sound as clean, which is why you use a guitar pick. Capos, on the other hand, are used to change the key of your guitar without messing with the way it's tuned, causing a chord that sounds like this to sound like this. Both can be bought in any music store for less than $20. You now know the materials you need to start playing guitar, but there are a few bits of knowledge you need before you start playing it. The first bit of knowledge is learning how to tune your guitar. Every time you pick your guitar up to play, make sure that it is not out of tune. An out of tune guitar will sound strange, even to someone who doesn't have much experience playing the instrument. With practice, you may gain the ability to tune it by ear, by simply listening to the strings and deciding whether they sound right or not. There is a huge margin of error with that though. The most foolproof method of tuning a guitar is to download an app that listens to your guitar and tells you how to tune it. If the app says that your guitar string is too sharp, turn the knob for the corresponding string clockwise. If it says it is too flat, turn it the other way, counterclockwise. There are 6 strings in a guitar. The low E string, which is the thickest, the B string, the G string, the D string, the A string, and the high E string, which is the thinnest. Be sure to tune them all. Now that we have our materials ready and our guitar tuned, we can finally start playing a song. The best way to start learning guitar is to choose a song and look up its guitar chords. Chords are collections of notes that you can play at once in guitar, like this. This is called a G chord. You can find websites such as ultimateguitar.com or echords.com that will give you the chords required to play a song and will teach you those chords using chord diagrams. A chord diagram is a simple visual way of describing where your fingers should go when playing a chord. For instance, this is the chord diagram of the G chord I just played. Your fingers are labeled as 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the frets, or the spaces between these lines that separate different notes, are also numbered from the top of the guitar neck to the bottom. Also, remember the order of guitar strings, E, B, G, D, A, E, from right to left. Using all of this knowledge, place your fingers in the correct frets and strum. Some important notes. Always keep your thumb planted on the back of your guitar neck and your other fingers bent towards the fret. This helps alleviate wear on your fingers and avoid this sound, which happens when your finger is not fully pressing down on a string. Also, if you see an X at the top of the string in a chord diagram, don't play that specific string, as it will ruin the sound of your chord. Finally, some chords will require you to place your finger over a few strings like this. When you do this, make sure to keep your fingers stiff and to put pressure on all the strings. The chord diagram indicating this finger placement will look like this. With this, you are ready to put in the work and learn a song on the guitar. As long as you remember your guitar pick and your capo, as well as your fully tuned guitar, you'll be set. Just play chord after chord in the right tempo using the right chord diagrams to help guide you through the chords. And you'll be playing guitar in no time. Now you can hear your favorite song live, not from a speaker.